and plugged my mic in. I got this awesome hat, but it's too big for my headphones. I'm gonna have to wear my normal hat. You're gonna get to see my bed head.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Bye.
Bye, we're done.
What's going on, James? We got Steve McEwen in the house. I was just doing some last minute things. He made an awesome YouTube video for me to help me improve my streams. Steve Tyler said, I sent email to your Yahoo. Steve, what did you send the email for? Sorry, I don't understand. Are we not Facebook friends or something? What's up, Johnny Faith? How you guys all doing today? Started the stream just a few minutes early so that right at 6 o'clock we could get started. So this is just a bit of a warm-up. And I was talking with a couple friends who wanted to be put at certain spots on the list. So my friend Joe was gonna be here, but he had to run to the bank. He's getting ready to go out of town. So Joe, I'm putting in the 5 spot. James was first here. So James, if you want to play, let me know. From now on, from this point forward, guys, you see how Steve Taylor and Steve McEwen have both highlighted my name? Please do the same thing and say, I want to play. And I will add you on the list. So, let's see. We got Helios in the house. How you doing, Helios? Greg K says, hey, RJ. How you doing, buddy? We got Timmy A. RJ, like to add you on Facebook. Now would be the time to do it. So, send me a request, you know, before 6 o'clock. Because once 6 o'clock hits, I don't want to break up the video, you know, the live stream. And, you know, yeah, I don't want to, Steve wants to be put in 10th. Got it, Steve. Good to hear, Helios. Helios says he's doing good. I'm doing all right, buddy. So, James Gillespie was the first one on. I'm waiting to see if James wants to play. Oh, Lisa Marie joins us, and she's sick. Should all give Lisa a get well soon, because, yeah. Lisa is not feeling well, and she came and joined us anyway, so hopefully she's enjoying us with a hot bowl of chicken soup, laying in a nice comfy bed. We got Carmajar in the house. And 5 Joe. Joe, I got you at 5th place. I hope that's okay. James Gillespie said he can't play. So because he can't play, I'm going to go back and I'm going to read all the comments. If you want in, say I want in or I want to play, and, you know, I will put you on the list. So, I didn't add you to the list yet, San Diego Steve, but I will. Johnny Faith with the $2 donation through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Johnny Faith. I really, really appreciate it. You rock. I'm just going through the list now really quick, trying to get started so we could, let's see, so we could get started right around 6. Let's see. So I'm looking right now. What I'm doing is I'm looking for all things that have that red tag or orange tag, depending on the way you set up your screen. And I'm going to look for that. So Steve McEwen, your video helped big time. Red Page says awesome sauce. Helios says playing. San Diego Steve hopped in first, even though it was on there second. So I got San Diego Steve and then Helios. So let's see. Higui's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Steve McEwen already got you down at 10. Let's see here. Helios says, what place am I? I'm behind in the chat. I'm sorry, bud. But Helios, I got you down at 3rd. James Galipsy. Oh, yeah. James, didn't you say you were running a spotlight or something like that? Can't play today. Uncle Charlie's in the house. I am just watching to learn how to win, says Randall. The best way to learn is to do. So if you want in this list, you can challenge me. The only thing is you got to have, remember everyone, you've got to have epic clubs and basic balls. So if your bag isn't set up yet, you know, go ahead and do that. We got Meathead coming in at 4th. Meathead, what's your actual name so I know when you're sending me one I could put you down. Johnny Faith says, happy to love the family, RJ. Thank you again, Johnny Faith. That's huge. I really, really appreciate it. Neil Grant with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, Neil. Definitely appreciate it. Again, not necessary, but definitely appreciated. Frank is Meathead. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Anders, play what tour? You get to choose the tour, but the clubs have to be epic. Thank you so much, Neil Grant. Definitely appreciate the donation. And I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So I'd like to at least finish up. I know it's 6:01 my time. I'd like to at least fill in the top 10. So if anyone said they want to be in, please let me know, because so far I only got 6 people. And let's see. Yes, Steve McEwen, they are definitely pink. Neil Grant says, have a great night, RJ. Thanks for streaming, bud. My pleasure, man. I have just as much fun as you do. So far, my list goes as following. First is Gary. I talked to him before the stream. Second is San Diego Steve. Third is Helios. Fourth is Frank. Fifth is Joe. 6 through 9 is still empty. And number 10 is Steve McEwen. So please highlight my name and... yeah, keep it. I just said, yeah, keep it in the bathroom in case I run out of toilet paper. I'm reading James's. Oh man, my bad, man. So let's see. Yeah, thank you so much. Look at all the love Neil's getting in the chat, and then also we had another donation with Johnny Faith. That was awesome. So Higui, I'm sorry, what's your name? Your actual name that'll pop up. So I know that I could do it. Jesse both joined us. That's awesome. Can't play. Just saying hi in the car. Jesse's my boy. He's my Fortnite partner. Derek says I could play, so I'm putting Derek down. I'm sorry. I know you're Manny, Higui. So many people I keep forgetting. So let's see here. Oh, that's insane. Did you really just donate $20, Red Page? Wow. Thank you so much. I don't know how to thank someone for a $20 donation. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Helios, just epic. Nothing under. No commons, no rares, just epic. Jeez, oh man, $20. That's insane. That's tied for my biggest donation. Thank you, sir. Okay. James says, is RJ on? I can only see chat. Uh-oh. Are we having technical difficulties? Anders says sent. Now, when you say sent, does that mean... You sent me something in Facebook?
Or we could do 2v2s with For Honor. Aw.
All right, so if I haven't read your name, please say it again.
You all.
And I really hope that James, he says he could only see the chat. Flash Gordon. All right, I'm putting you down, Flash. And I will start after I get one more person. Let's see.
What?
Helios says, I got some crappy epics. So do I, brother. I'm using the Kingfisher, I believe. Hey, Red, are you getting in on this?
Let's do 2v2s, come on.
Oh, okay. So we're already friends, Anders. Anders, I'll put you in at 9. Yeah, that was huge. Thank you so much, Red. I don't know what to say to that. I didn't know what to say when Lisa sent it, and I didn't know what to say. Don't know what to say when you sent it. Okay, Randall says he sees chat and RJ. Okay, so right now we are up to 10 people. So if any mods could help me out, if you see anyone in the chat, say, hey, I want to play, I want to play, what's the word? I want to play, well, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about Red Page. That's insane. As I was saying, I'm tongue twisted. If any of my mods could see someone say they want to play and I don't see it, please let me know. But as of right now, I'm going to get started. You guys have been waiting long enough. So Gary is first, followed by San Diego Steve, and then Frank. Then Helios, then Frank, then Joe. I seen also a question on here really quick. What if you don't have an epic? If you don't have an epic club, then unfortunately you have to use a beginner club. I know I mentioned that probably 5 or 6 streams ago, but I'm sorry. That's just to stop people from, because like I said, I'm using a Kingfisher. So, someone might be like, oh man, I really want to use my extra mile. So they'll say they don't have an epic club or whatever. So yeah, unfortunately, if you don't have a epic, you've got to go with a common. So right off the bat, oh, I get to go first. Okay, I got Thor's hammer. And don't let that deter you. You may not use that club when we face. Let's see here. Oh. Anders, unfortunately, I got San Diego Steve left. I'll let you know as soon as it's your turn, bro. Oops. Don't look like I'm going to be off to a good start. Come on, oh, I was so hoping it would get onto the green. Yikes.
Oh my god.
Chris says, hey, RJ, put me down to play.
Well,
I see that problem right now. Let me see if I could fix that real quick. Hopefully that fixes it.
I feel like I'm gonna join the party. I'm not gonna join a party. Oh, Mr. Johnson's playing art. Go join a server. Nah.
Okay, that should fix it.
Is that what you like, Mr. Johnson, 1010 with AFs?
Chris says, put me down. Chris, you're at 11. Oop. All right. Glad I brought the Amazon with me. Very glad I brought the Amazon with me.
By the way, Mr. Johnson.
Ooh, look at that top spin. That makes me feel like I can possibly... Man, can you imagine if I made it on the green? Okay, okay. Not gonna happen, but that top spin is good. That I could chip from here. Still have a shot. That's all I really care about.
No, wait, if this beacon is good, I'm playing rainbow. If it's trash, I'm not.
Steve Taylor says, I'd love to play, just not Facebook connected. We're definitely going to continue Friendly Fridays all the time. That there's not a tournament that falls on a Friday.
No, we're playing rainbow.
So I'll definitely get you in there if I can. Or, you know, right now we only have 11 people signed up, but I am going down the list. And like I said, if you want to play me, please put It's RJTV so it turns red.
You ready?
And then
35.
Steven after this. Okay.
I'm not even
So we need a chip in. Man, I'm talking in like broken English and everything. I'm still flabbergasted by Red. Just as I was with Lisa. Really would like to get this in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Hey, Izzy.
Ah, great.
Alright, what's up, Izzy?
Yeah, not going to happen. Looks like Gary's going to be my first game and the first person to beat me. So I do have you down, Chris.
Listen. Hey, Izzy.
Derek, yes, I do have your name down. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up.
Did you see that new emote? The salty is beautiful.
Um, got Kara Large. How do you report cheaters? I've never reported anyone. I'm sorry. Good game, Gary. I got to put down Gary won. I'll circle the names if they won, and I'll cross them out if they lose. Congratulations, Gary. I'll do a shout out at the end. And looks like my stream health is low, so I might have to take a break. I'm going to play the next game, but I might have to take a break to free up some bandwidth. Now we get San Diego Steven. Helios is on deck. Let's see here. Karmajar's having Wi-Fi problems.
You should take me.
Daniel Robbins, put me down. Okay, Daniel Robbins.
I know, Izzy, but listen.
Oop, I'm up. I will right after this.
I got 0 kills. Come on. I got negative.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize Thor's hammer had such bad curl. Come on, stay out of the sand and stay out of the rough. There we go.
Actually don't.
Daniel Robbins.
No, I didn't send a picture.
You're after Chris, Daniel?
Izzy, find proof of me sending you a picture.
Hey, did you get a haircut? No, I did not. I need to get a haircut. Uncle Charlie. Joe Case has put me down. Okay, I got Joe K. Thanks for joining us, Joe. Let's see here.
So, Izzy, what about that birthday present?
I got Daniel and I got Joe Karmajar. I don't have Eric, so I apologize, Eric. But as we've seen before, I don't remember who it was, but someone thought that I was purposely ignoring them. Or they said it felt like that. So I am going to put down Eric after Joe K. And now I'm just getting to that point where I feel like my stream is going to kind of fall apart a little bit if I keep paying attention like this. So please ask a mod if they're willing to help or something. And that was perfect what Karmajar did, asking me if I got, 3 people, and obviously I didn't get Eric, and I would hate for Eric to think that I, was ignoring him. I never did see his message just because I got quite a few messages, so now I do have Eric down. Anders, you were 9th, right after Flash Gordon. Alright, so like I said, just like you see Joe did, just type my name in and it'll highlight it, and from this point forward, I'm only looking for, you know, the highlighted ones, or for the mods to let me know what's going on. Thank you, Kara. It means a lot. She says, I learned a lot from your videos. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate everyone who's in this chat. I appreciate everyone who subscribes. And even more so than my subscribers, I appreciate everyone who joins me in the streams. Ah, Roro left his phone at home with Golf Clash. Sorry to hear that, bud. Ken Anderson, please cue me up for a game. Doing that now. You're number 15. All right. And thank you for tagging me. If you see anyone else trying to ask for a game, please tell them to tag me if they don't. And if they do tag me and I miss it, please just continue, like spam it if you have to. Don't go crazy and put like 100 messages down or whatever, but I really want to get everyone in that I can. Oh, man. Half a bar of topspin would have been really nice right there. I'll take 240 from the pin. Thanks, San Diego Steve. Okay, thanks, Karmajar. I do have... I did see him, but thank you for telling me. I got him 15th. I'm really hoping to hit 20 again. And I'm sure we will have some more people coming and going. Let's see. How has the stream been, guys? Has everything been okay? Because I have not turned off anyone's PlayStations. I am running the wire, and I made some changes. But I did warn everyone that I might need to cut the PlayStation. So if it has been choppy at all or anything like that, let me know. And I will, from my computer, I can turn off the Wi-Fi to everyone else. Ooh, that's going to be close. Good game, Steve. All right. Just squeaked by San Diego Steve, and we got Helios next. After Helios is Meathead Frank. Good game to you as well, my friend Gary. Jim Brackett says, how's it going, RJ? Hope all is good. All is good. Thank you very much. Stream is okay at this end, says Steve McEwen. Thank you, Steve. Just tell me to hush if I'm talking too much. Oh, that must not be to me. I would never tell you to hush. I would never tell anyone in the chat to hush. I love when you guys are chatting back and forth, and you know the community's just like being awesome together. Uh-oh. Helios is going to do one of those crazy shots. I hope it works out for him. Come on.
No, listen, how about this? How about Gamer, you guys all play together, and I'll do a duos by myself. Deal?
Oh, come on. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I gotta say, he's a lot more skilled than I am, just for the simple fact that I wouldn't even attempt a shot like that. Yikes. This fairway's so skinny. That was a very gutsy play. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I mean, you got to give him credit. And you got to be impressed, because the fact that he's doing it means he's not at all intimidated by this course. Definitely went further than me. Steve said, Oh, Eric Brown, I'm sorry. Eric Brown said the stream is coming in great. Awesome to hear. Thank you. San Diego Steve said, thanks. Mouse lag on the shootout. Should have been right of the flag. Hey, even with mouse lag, Steve, I barely squeaked one out with you. And Helios came with the right sand wedge for this hole. The Spitfire gives you ridiculous distance, much like the Amazon. Come on, land on the fairway for him. Yeah, that looked solid. Nice shot. Nice shot. We are using Epic clubs only, Eric. And basic balls. Thank you, Vinny. Vinny, did you want in on this list? Who's next? Meathead Frank is next. And then after Meathead Frank is you, Joe. Why is a dog crying?
Not anything more. Right, that nobody wants that.
I'm hoping this extra curl here keeps me on the fairway.
Dude,
I wish your ball guide changed with the curl. Because I feel so blind. So yeah, Helios and me are pretty much gonna be at the same spot. Let's see, how many shots did he take? We both took 2, so it looks good. Frank, I'm clicking after this. And then after Frank is Joe, and after Joe is Manny. And then Derek, Flash, Anders, Steve McEwen, Chris, Daniel Robbins, Joe K, Eric, and Ken Anderson. If I did not say your name, please, just like you see Ken Anderson did right there, type my name. No spaces, no apostrophes, just it's RJTV. And, you know, say, hey, I want to play, and I'll add you to the list. Ken Anderson says, I have not played with half of these clubs before, LOL. Me neither. This is my first time I'm ever even doing anything with the Kingfisher. That's what makes it, you know, I think more fun and entertaining than just regular Friendly Fridays. Regular Friendly Fridays, there's definitely a place for it, and I believe there's a possibility our next Friendly Friday will be just, you know, let's just play friendlies with any clubs that you want. But, you know, if not, we can mess around. You know, we could do like only Tour 1 and Tour 2 clubs, and then only Tour 2 and Tour 3 clubs, and you know, we could keep this going forever. Aki, I'm on the air. Have you ever listened to the radio? Come here, Aki. Aki, come here. Have you ever listened to the radio and heard a dog bark in the background?
Dude, I'm sorry.
Because I haven't.
I guess if you're listening, I'll refresh, alright?
Come here, Aki. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Come here. Oh. Come here, buddy. Everyone always compliments how cute you are. Say hi. That way. Are you being what the heck? That's one big bone you got in your mouth, pup. It's not supposed to be sideways. And then we got Dude Bread. Come here, dude. This is the calm one. Say hi to everyone, dude. Say hi. Mwah. Say hi to everyone. You're the calm one. Yeah. Yeah, Ken, I love my dogs. They're family. Oops, I just had the thing in my mouth. I don't have the Falcon, which is funny. I just missed who said that. Let me see if I got a... Derek says, what about the Falcon? Hey, as long as it's... you know, as long as it's an Epic Club, you could use it. Whoa. The heck did Helios do? I missed that. I'm not going to shoot it like this. I just wanted to see how much curl was on that club. I think Helios is going to take this one. What an excellent shot that was. Yep. Got to circle Helios's name. He's getting a shout out at the end. Well played, my friend. Well played. Good game. All right. Frank's next, and then Joe 5-0, and then Manny. Jim Flynn says, please put me down to play. Jim Flynn, I'm putting you in after Ken Anderson at number 16. Thank you for playing. And let's see, we're playing Frank now, and then 5-0 Joe is up next. Or Joe 5-0, not sure. Holden SSV16 says, hi, RJ. I'm assuming you're from Australia, and if you're not from Australia, I'm assuming you're talking about the Holden cars, which I am a huge fan of. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Ken Anderson says, mine too. In fact, one of my pictures was my best bud ever. Oh, yeah, with the dogs. Absolutely.
While I'm lagging, I'm about to go kill all of them.
I hit after this, Joe.
Literally, I'm lagging so bad right now. I'm about to go kill all of them.
Good luck to you as well, Frank.
I'm gonna at least there's one. Where are they? Where are they?
Glad I put a little bit of spin on that, but that... I'm so used to the
Oh, I see you.
the bad accuracy, the extra mile. See, with the extra mile, I think that would have ended up in the sand. Thank you, Frank. And Frank will definitely... Oh, he's on the fairway. He's good. I was about to say, I think he'll still be able to make the green with a sand wedge, but that's not even necessary. Helios says, thanks for the game. If there's space later, maybe one more go at it. All right, sounds good. Ken Anderson says, Holden is GM, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's GM, but it's better than GM. They got some, or at least they used to have some awesome cars back in the day. Not sure if they still do, but they got the big throaty V8s. And I'd love to have some Holdens here in America. Is Joe 5-0 not me? Yeah, it's not you, Joe. I know, because it says Joe KO. I always refer to you as Joe K. So we do have two Joes in the house. Guys, chill out. Is Thor's 4 better than the Extra Mile 7? I don't know, only because I believe my Thor is level 3. And at level 3, I could definitely say I like the Extra Mile better. Tiger Jean's in the house. This game is addicted as F.
I told you. Watch me.
Holden owns the SSV Commodore V8. Wow, I envy you, my friend. Wasn't Mad Max the original with Mel Gibson? Wasn't that a Holden, his police cruiser? Just for people that aren't familiar, I'm a huge car nut.
Well, at least I can people who killed you, right?
Ken Anderson said better accuracy. It's 5-0, Joe. Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, bud. So many names, I just... Aki, what, do you want to be on camera again or something? Come on, all my other friends that stream this game don't have to put up with that. Why are you sabotaging my stream, Aki? Oh, I didn't want to hit it great. But this is a super forgiving club. But oh, that'll be easy to beat. That was unfortunate.
At least I took out the squad that killed you. That's all I care about. While lagging.
Uncle Charlie says, my first car was a 72 Nova. Love to have that car back. Amen, man. I would love to have... I think I would go with either a 69 or a 70 Nova SS. You know, they took away the leaded fuel in 1970. Nice shot. And good game. But man, they still made them beautiful in the early 70s. And 72 Nova, wow. So I got to circle Frank. Wow, I am 1-3. Looks like I'm going to shout out almost everyone I play. The only reason I beat Steve was because his mouse slipped. Now we got Joe 5-0, who I believe I've yet to beat. Nope, 1-1. Okay. Ken Anderson says, mine was a Mercury pickup, 1954 flathead. I didn't even know Mercury's ever made pickups. Now, I am really good with what do you call it? With muscle cars. But I don't know much about a lot of other cars, unfortunately. You know, pickups or luxury cars. Nice shot. Right through there. I think I'm going to try the same approach since I got such a high accuracy club. Aki, what are you doing? You're going to, like, drop my laptop on the ground.
Dad.
What, bud?
Was Cloverfield good or no?
I liked it. I liked it. I don't know if you would, because there was a lot... Oh, jeez, oh, man. There was a lot of talking on the Cloverfield, but, you know, just like Bright on Netflix, everyone said Bright was a horrible movie. Me and my son enjoyed Bright. And we watched, or he fell asleep, but I watched Cloverfield. Why do you got to lay right by my feet? There's all this room behind me. Jeez, oh man. Uncle Charlie had a 1965 International pickup. I'm not even familiar with International. Let's see. I started back with Tour 8, finally lost $5 million. Took me 3 months to get it back. I've yet to play a single game on Tour 8. Oh my God! Joe strikes again with the long chip in, just as he did with common clubs only. Beautiful shot. Guys, I'm gonna have to do a shootout for every single person I play. That was ridiculous, man. Can we have the same luck? Not even close. Wow, Joe. Got to circle Joe's name. And Manny's up next. Ken Anderson says, because he loves you. Yeah, I love my dogs as well. It's just, it was so weird because I got like this much room. He just squeezed right in there down by my feet. That was amazing, Joe. Very well played. We got Manny. Straight out of Higui. Thank you, Joe. That was one heck of a shot. Just curious. Doesn't mean I'm going to take this shot. I'm not going to go all crazy or anything all of a sudden. There's a lot of backspin and topspin to this club. I kind of like that. I like going short here because it takes that sand trap out of play on the approach. Meathead, Frank. Maybe we have a friendly Friday. Let RJ win Friday, LOL.
This is why I don't play. Don't you love going into a house?
You know, it's, I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't know. You know, a lot of people make some points that I really agree with, and you know, that's that I pay a little too much attention to the chat. But I mean, unless you guys yell at me, you know, and say, you know, pay more attention to the golf game or whatever. Oh, come on, get back. No. Wow, that you couldn't do that again if you tried, but I'm extremely happy for you, Manny. That was amazing. The way you were just weaving in and out of, I'm not going to hit the rough, I'm not going to hit the sand, I'm not going to, that was crazy. Nice shot, brother.
Guys, how about me and Izzy versus Lauren?
Maybe I'm going to, you know, actually, I might only have to, might be easier and quicker to just do a shout out to the people I beat. I'm definitely struggling with these epics. Timmy A says, I sent you a friend request on Facebook. Don't have time to play today. Maybe next time. Thank you, Timmy. And for anyone else, you know, unfortunately, I'm not going to go on Facebook. I'm not going to break up the stream like this. So if you want to play in future Friendly Fridays, send me... I don't accept every friend request that I get because, you know, sometimes you get people trying to sell you drugs. Sometimes you get, you know, women trying to sell their bodies. And sometimes you just plain out get weirdos. So if you really want to get accepted, all you got to do is send a message saying, hey, geez, oh man, what is this? Anti-stream RJ? I'm going to rename this no, not anti-stream, Chippin' RJ, because that's insane, Manny. Well-deserved win. Oh my God, that was beautiful. You guys are making these like it's nothing. Oh, drop my pencil. What am I supposed to do to that? Jeez, oh man. Manny, you guys are killing me here today. Look at that. I got one chest. I see Uncle Charlie said something about the Cavs trade. I'm sorry. You know, trying to split my attention. Oh, Derek, you're up next, buddy. Let's start unlocking this. So if Derek's in there...
Are you playing after this or no?
Helios says, sorry, have a hard time with us this week. Roro says, at this point, I would be throwing my phone. You're a better man than me. The Cavs trade for Uncle Charlie. You know, I don't know. I mean, we were sucking it up pretty bad. We're probably going to lose LeBron anyway, so at this point I really just don't care. So we got Derek, Flash Gordon, Anders, Steve McEwen, Chris, Daniel Robin, Joe K, Eric, Ken Anderson, and Jim Flim. If I haven't said your name yet, please let me know, and we will definitely play. I'll add you to the list. And, you know, if I don't see it, just please spam it, because I'm really trying to just focus on my phone so I don't lose every single game. I got enough trolls in my comments that tell me how bad I suck. And I'm not doing myself any favors here. So I'm going to try to pay just a little bit more attention to the game. Because I am getting owned. And once again, I hit it great on the left. Well, the way that ball's rolling, it looked like I stayed on the fairway, which I did. I'll definitely take that. Manny and Joe 5-0, or 5-0 Joe, I'm sorry. Those were just, like, amazing shots. Roro Mad says, dude, you don't suck. You're playing with unfamiliar clubs, and we're having a great time watching. Thank you so much, man. I mean, I know I don't suck, but it's like, you know, I got the stream going and everything, and, you know, I don't know. I got a comment on one of my videos yesterday that kind of bothered me a little bit. You know, he said that my content sucked and then recommended someone else. I'm not going to say who he recommended because I love the person he recommended, and, you know, I just feel that would put a little negative attention to them. But I was livid, you know, and sometimes I just, you know, I get livid, and I don't want to get livid at these trolls, because that's all they are, is, you know, that's the only way they can get any type of attention. I got to get thicker skin, you know.
Yes.
If you're big enough to have haters, then that's a good thing. That's what I always told myself. I used to love my hate-filled comments when I had like under 50 subscribers, because I'm like, hey, at least someone's watching the video. Holden says, dude, you're an awesome guy and a golfer. Thanks, man. I mean, I know, though. I mean, if you really... Oh, let's see. Yep, Flash is next. If you really do want to compare me to Cam, to Tommy, to Zachary, Kevin Warren, you know, and all the other people that have, you know, over like 1,000 subscribers or on their way up to, yes, one-on-one, they would beat me. But, you know, they're showing a different thing. We're doing the same game, but I am helping out beginners with my videos. I love hanging out with people of all walks of the game, whether you're in Masters or whether you're in Rookie and you come in for, you know, to hang out for Friendly Fridays and stuff. But if you watch my video content, I'm going to show you Tour 4, Tour 5, Tour 6, maybe Tour 7. These other people, man, they'll show you, you know, while they will have tours, you know, 5, 6, 7, probably not 5, but maybe 6 and 7 in some of their older videos. I just feel like, you know, I have clubs that most people have. Oh, I thought that said 11 miles an hour for a second. It's just different. It's not better. It's not worse. It's just different. You know, maybe you would graduate from me, you know, and go on to someone else. Because one of them, I'm sure, would have probably been within like 1 or 2 yards of this hole. Robert Rice says, ignore them. Your videos have been a great help. First time I get to watch a live stream. Thank you so much for coming in, Robert Rice. I appreciate it. Cheers says, put me on the list. I am cooking and watching. All right. I'm putting Cheers down. That's 17.
John was trying to knife. I was trying to knife people. Yeah.
Frank said, there's no way I would do both. You're the man. Sorry you had to experience that, RJ. He's wrong. We know better, says Lisa Marie. Thank you, guys. I mean, now I feel... Wow, I got to circle another one. Nice game, Derek. I am just getting my booty handed to me. But I ain't saying nothing about Derek, because that profile picture scares the bejeebies out of me. Can you imagine walking down an alley and seeing that? That guy? Especially if he's like 6'7" or something like that. I'd be like, I'm just going to... Good game, man. Good game, Derek. All right, Flash Gordon's playing now. Anders, you are on deck. Let's see here. I'm going to just do a little bit of backspin because I'm playing for the second shot. And I do not want to end up in that rough. Great content, RJ. It's RJ TV. Been a big help, says Tim Granville. Higuey says, thank you for the help on my game. I've been on a losing streak, but I am climbing thanks to you. So many positive comments here, and I appreciate each and every one of them. And now I feel bad. I feel like by saying all that, I was just kind of like fishing for compliments, which I'm definitely not doing. I'm just, you know, kind of saying, you know, the trolls are just all part of the game, I guess is what I'm saying. This I just clicked after this, Anders, so as soon as this game ends, we'll play. Ooh, tough luck there, Flash. All right, I'm behind in the comments, so I'm definitely going to be catching up. Okay, Ken Anderson, you have normal clubs on lower tours that just doesn't happen with the big boys unless they start a new account. Yeah, and you know, they have earned their clubs, so you know, I'll definitely give them credit for that. And that's why I say I feel like I'm a good teacher for beginners, you know, and some intermediate. You know, and then once you hit tour 8, tour 9, tour 10, and 11, those guys, you know, they excel there because that's where they play every day. I'm not as good as them, but I still have. I've been a salesman, you know, in my life a lot, and you know, I feel like I've always prided myself on that. I've, you know, got lots of awards and everything, best salesman. And there was other salesmen who knew a heck of a lot more about the product than I did. You know, like for example, I sold computers or whatnot. And you know, they would talk about the megabytes and the RAM and you know, the each megabyte is assigned to this job, and you know, I knew enough to where I could speak just like English, you know, keep it like, you know, kind of build a relationship with the customer, establish trust, not talk over them or anything. And even though I didn't know as much as some other people who, you know, because these people would, you know, we were friends, we would talk when there wasn't a customer. They'd tell me how they built a computer, you know, or they make their own computers and they have customers and things like that. Way above my pay grade. They deserved so much more money than I did when it comes to the knowledge. But, you know, when it came down to who sold more computers, I was able to do that, you know, and again, I'm not trying to brag because like I said, if I had their knowledge, oh my God, I probably would have sold twice as many computers. Because I did have the occasional customer that knew a little bit more than me. Good game, my friend. Good game, Flash. Anders is up next, and then after Anders is Steve McEwen. So let me catch up really quick. Tim Granville, great content, big help. Ken Anderson, you have normal. I'm sorry, I already read that. Roger's in the house. James says, here, fishy, fishy. Ooh, that was close. Reminds me of that Geico commercial. Or was it Progressive? Randall says, RJ, just be yourself. Thank you very much. Derek says, Tour 10 is horrible. Helios says, you're number one in my book. I appreciate it, Helios. You know I'm a big fan of you and your content. Not sure if you're still posting the Golf Clash videos or if you're, you know, if you're going to focus on your other thing. But my God, if I ever play that game, I'll definitely, you know, I'll definitely be watching your videos on how to play that game because I really enjoyed your Golf Clash tips. You're a big reason why I do the hook slice occasionally, and when it pays off big. So you're a huge help for me as well, Helios, and I really appreciate the comment coming from another content creator as well. Eric Brown says, you are real people. That is why your streams are so good. Thanks, man. I'm serious. I'm not fishing for compliments, though. I'm really, I'm just so sorry I even said that, because to me it seems like I'm like trying to get pity or something, and I definitely don't want to come across that way. And I will catch up with the comments after this stroke. All right, I'll take that. Roro Mad says, I watch Tommy's stream before tournaments, and I think he's awesome. I completely agree. But your stream is the only one I sit and watch just for fun. Well, thank you, Roro. I have a lot of fun in Tommy's streams myself. He's a great guy, and, you know, as I always remind all my viewers, he's the reason I have a nice layout and everything, and he's done an awful lot for the community. So, kind of a disclaimer there. I really appreciate what you said, you know, that you watch me just for fun, because I want to have that connection. You know, I want to be friends with the people who watch my videos. You know, I don't want to just, you know, it's not all about the numbers to me, I guess is what I'm saying. Let's see here. And it's not all about the numbers to anyone else. I'm definitely not saying that, but that is definitely a trend for, like, you know, a lot of other YouTubers that are out there. Like, I don't know, if you watch a lot of YouTube like I do and you have a child, then you probably know who, like, Jake Paul and Logan Paul and, you know, people like that. Come on, can I get a nice chip? Can I get a nice chip? You won't go in for me, huh? Higui says, thank you for being family friendly. Thank you so much. I definitely pride myself on that. I know I've slipped up here and there, you know, but never with like an F-bomb or anything like that. So I do try to keep it family friendly because my son sits across from me while I play, even though he's in his own world on his PlayStation. And even though I do slip up in real life, you know, if I get cut off in traffic or, you know, whatever, you know, cuss word might slip through my lips or something, but I try really hard not to. And I want to implement that in my life as well. Me and Anders are going to a shootout. James says that's the one, RJ. Very easy to see what James says. Because I guess if you're a sponsor, you get a green name. I scrolled down a little too far.
Look at his garbage aim. Gamer.
Helios says, I've been doing more golf than anything. All right, well, I'll definitely come and check out. I don't know why I'm not getting alerts or anything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some awesome Helios content. Yep, Steve is up next. Thank you for sending. Flash says, thanks for the game. I only use a Firefly a few times, and that was a long time ago. I will win next week. I have no doubt, Flash. Definitely have no doubt. Helios, I did take the golden shot, and I got a friend, Jesse Both, and he did a video. His was, you know, a lot of people do videos. That's why I didn't make a gold shot video, because I figured there's plenty of them out there. And I followed it, and I did the hard one, even though he gave, you know, instructions for the medium one. But I listened to his rings per mile an hour. Did I overshoot that? I think I did. Yikes. And I didn't win a prize, but it was awesome because I came close to the hole. Oh, I just barely won. Good game, Anders. That was a tricky shootout. Thank you, sir. Well played. Okay, I'm playing Steve now, and Chris is next. Chris with the target emoji. Higui says the Jack Black voice. Lisa Marie says, that's appreciated more than you know, RJ. I wonder if I missed something else up here. Or unless she's talking about the family friendly. And I don't see any highlights anywhere else. So I believe I'm all caught up. Yep, Christopher, I'm clicking after this. And again, just in case anyone knew... Oh, wait a second. Here we go. John, hey, RJ, hope you are well. Too late to sign up. It's definitely not too late to sign up. So I will put you down at number 18. I'm really hoping to hit number 20. Or, you know, at least 20 people. But we shall see. I am fine with 18.
By the way, guys, you guys there?
So... number 18 will be John Podoloff. Thanks for joining us. Anders says, well done. You're 2-0 up on me now. That was a good game, though, brother. That could have went either way. That was a really difficult shootout.
say is if you're ever playing a character.
And a big shout out to Steve McEwen for the quality of this stream. He gave me some OBS tips, and I made some shootouts. I made some differences to the to my OBS, and you guys say that the stream is coming through very good. And I got all the kids. I didn't kick anyone off the PlayStation or anything, and we haven't had any technical difficulties. He went through the trouble of uploading a video to YouTube for me, and I just made minor last-minute changes. But I listened to all his advice, and it was absolutely amazing. I believe it's helped quite a bit. I'm sure, you know, my internet will still crap out, you know, here and there, but I mean, overall it looks beautiful, and I want to thank him. And he also, in his video, said that he made an end card and a beginning card for me that I could have if I wanted, and I definitely want them. They were beautiful. He does excellent work. I don't know if he you know, does that for a living still, or you know, if it's more of a hobby. But anyone who's going to do any OBS work or whatever, definitely, yeah, Steve is a great guy. And that was very unlucky, Steve. I'd hate to win on a mistake putt. We've all made mistakes on putts. We all know we're better than that. So, my friend, we will battle it out in the shootout, because I know 99% of the time you make that putt. We've all missed a nice easy putt. It's kind of like a free throw in a basketball game. You know, the game's on the line. It's all that pressure. Even though it's an easy shot, it's very easy to miss. So I'd rather take it to a shootout with my buddy Steve here. How do I add you as a golf friend? Well, Holden, all you have to do is go on Facebook to It's RJ TV, and that is my page. Send me a private message telling me who you are, and I will add you. Flash Gordon says, I just need 100 upgrade cards to upgrade my extra mile from 6 to 7. Flash, let me tell you, the extra mile 7 is so much better than the extra mile 6. You'll love it, and you won't even... Me personally, I want the Apocalypse just because it's so elusive, but I'm not going to use it till it hits like 3 or 4. I just absolutely positively love the extra mile 7. I just... If there was a way to increase the accuracy... Wow, I don't even know what to say. James says, I got to start pointing a spotlight, so I'll see you later. Bye, all friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, James. It was good talking with you earlier. Yeah, he's volunteering for a play, so that's awesome. Got to respect anyone that does volunteer work. Let's see. And you know what's really amazing about the changes that Steve mentioned for me? My son's PlayStation is lagging, but we're not really lagging. So that's how I know that he really helped me out. So a big shout out to Steve McEwen. If you guys can throw some flames out there for Steve McEwen, he's the reason that this is going so well. And let's see, Lisa Marie, thank you so much. Roger, because of Lisa Marie, I am adding you. I'm sorry that I missed your original post. Just awesome. But we got Scott Knox in the house. Thanks for the flames, John Podoloff. I'm looking for the flames myself here. It won't let me do it. I can't do emojis in my own... Oh, I broke my internet.
We don't have a house. Last time I saw him. Don't be fooled though. Just be ready.
Uh-oh. Okay, I want to give you flames. I want to give you flames, bud, but YouTube does not like me putting emojis. It just froze everything up when I clicked on the emojis, so I am going to. I'm just going to say flames, 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 flames. Yeah, that was scary. I thought I just blew up my stream. Awesome, awesome though, Steve. Thank you so much for your help.
I'm watching that cam right there, upper hallway.
Helios gave good advice too as well, Holden.
Oh, he's coming in from the one bedroom.
Derek, what are you saying about the Extra Mile 8? Does it get that much better as well on top of that? And Lisa Marie, once again, thank you. Roger is added. He's number 19, guys. If we could get one more person, that would be perfect. John gave the fire. Robert Rice says, advice, please. I have an Extra Mile 5 now. Been trying to earn enough coins to start Tour 6. Should I play lower tours and try to get more Extra Mile cards? I heard level 2 is where to level it. Honestly, for Tour 6, as long as you have the bankroll, I've seen a lot of Extra Mile level 5s in Tour 6. So there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There might be a couple other clubs that you might be low on if you're low on that one. But I mean, Extra Mile 5, I believe when I had the Extra Mile 5, I was on Tour 6. So no, you should be fine. Because 6 is all about distance. So, you know, you get a lot of distance with the Extra Mile 5. Eric Brown with the flames. Lisa Marie with all the flames. Roger says, you mean all three. I'm sorry, Roger. Oh, man. I'm having a day. I'm having fun right now, but, man, I am definitely having a day. So I apologize if I didn't see him. I'm glad that that Lisa sent me a message so we could get you on there. Roro says, I have to head out. Thanks, everyone, for great conversation, and thanks, RJ, for entertainment. Peace out, my friend. Thank you so much, Roro, for stopping in. Really appreciate it, brother. And Helios says, same with his level 5. Whoa, slow down there, cowboy. Either you need to roll way back, or it would have been nice if I could have went for a chip in.
Oh my freaking god. What the heck?
I needed to make sure I could jump that chasm.
Who's dead?
San Diego Steve says, Steve for MC? MC what? Motorcycle? Let's see. Chris is next. No, wait. I'm playing Chris. Daniel Robin, Joe K, Eric, Ken Anderson, Jim Flim, Cheers, John Podoloff, and Golf Clash Roger.
Yeah.
Pink clubs. Yes, sir. Cheers.
Take care of Mr. Olsen.
Oh, God. Yeah, Steve Max. San Diego Steve, like I said, my head is just like in the clouds today for whatever reason. I'm having a good time, you know, playing with you guys and everything, and I'm definitely not going to blame my, after this, my gameplay on it or whatnot, but, yeah, a little bit of yikes going on right now for me.
I said Kathy Chap. No, it is my YouTube out of the way.
All right, I clicked after this, Danny, so hopefully it's not rejecting you.
You saw that. You saw that. You saw that, gamer. You saw that trap, and you were like, guess what? Gamer, listen, Izzy. Gamer saw the trap. Guess what he said?
Hey, what's going on, Tennessee Matt? You want to be on this list, brother?
He said, I thought there was a delay.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, did I miss something from one of my mods? Was it Lisa Marie or Karmajar that asked me something earlier that I believe I overlooked about adding for an account or whatever? If anyone wants to add me, like I said, just please send me a message and just say, hey, you know, I'm here from Golf Clash. Good game, Chris. Wait a minute. Okay, so see, I did it again. I've just been... No, I'm good. Okay, I didn't mess nothing up. So I'm playing Daniel Robbins now. Joe K is next, followed by Eric. Steve McEwen said, what did you set your gigabytes per second, or your kilobytes per second in OBS? My downloads or upload speed was 5, and I believe you said you like putting, what was it, a quarter? No, 2/3 or 2/3 or 3/4. So I did up it some. I think I went to 3,000, and I think I was on 2,000 something was the default. Tom Harf says, RJ, you need a secretary. I need something, man. I can't afford a secretary, but yeah, you're 100% right. But you know what? A secretary would take a lot of fun out of it, though, too, because I love talking with you guys. You know, if I had a secretary, the secretary would be the one talking with you guys. And I want to hog you all to myself. Let's see here.
Why would you go second? Yeah.
Tennessee Matt says, so close to 2,000 subs. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit it shortly. I'm definitely pumped about that, and we'll be doing a giveaway. The giveaway, though, however, is not for my 2,000 subscribers. It's for you guys who hang out with me in the stream. So, you know, I'm not going to advertise for it besides out, you know, here. But I don't get paid to the 21st. So that's when the giveaway is going to be. And we're definitely going to have a good time. I'm sorry, Tennessee Matt, I don't know if you did answer. Did you want to be put on the list, or are you going to have to, are you just here to watch, or are you going to have to take off? Randall said, did anyone see my question? Did I miss it? Missed it. Did I miss your question, Randall? I'm sorry. Okay, it looks like Lisa answered it if it was about the putter. Thank you so much, Lisa. Yeah, I missed an awful lot in the chat, and that really bothers me because I like the chat to be my #1 focus. And, all right, let me put Matt down. All right, if you can't play, no big deal. I'll do a call out, and if you're not there, it won't hold anything up. It'll just take a minute or whatever. Helios said he was talking about putters. All right, I'm really sorry, Randall. Normally I'm on top of things like this. Normally I can talk and play the game at the same time, but I went on a horrific losing streak at the beginning, and I was thinking you guys don't want to just see me talk, because if that was the case, Golf Clash wouldn't even be on the screen. We would just be having a good conversation, right? So, I just figured I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make chat secondary and golf more primary, and then I started winning a couple more games. So please, don't feel like, I'm ignoring anyone. If you're brand new or if you're a regular, I try to read every comment and question, but it's like, at first I said for tournaments, I'm not going to be able to really read the comments because it's really important for me, to place good in the tournaments and to give you guys good advice. And now, but I said for friendlies, though, I'm just going to, talk away and we'll play and pass time together. But then I went on a ridiculous losing streak. Now, I lost to some excellent players, and I did beat some excellent players as well, so, I don't want to use it as an excuse, and I just lost to an awesome shot right here. Congratulations, Daniel Robbins. Well-deserved win.
So, you guys are going up the right side instead of the left side, huh?
Good game, my friend. And we got Joe K. How did I steal one from Joe? Any updates on the two-player together streams? Did we talk about that or something? That's not ringing a bell. Two players together streams. I don't know. Maybe I might need a little more information, or...
I know you're over there. I did it at first. Look at this. I'm just sitting, and I was like, oh, he's not there. And I was like, wait a minute. Did I see something?
Stay away from the rough.
You always gotta be aware. I thought it was a butterfly on Fortnite for a minute. And I was like, wait, there's not butterflies in this game.
Oh, okay. I know.
I know.
Yes. No more information on it. I unfortunately just know what you guys... Tommy did call me, and we had a really nice conversation about not only doing the stream together, but just about life in general and, Golf Clash and things like that. But, basically he extended an invite to me, and I humbly accepted. And I'm a big fan of Tommy. As soon as he gives me a date, I will, definitely mention it in my videos and whatnot. But I don't believe I'm the first person. According to the list he had, I believe Cam might be his first guest. So I would assume sometime after Cam I would be on there. It's a great privilege to be a guest on his channel. It would be a great privilege to be a guest on anyone's channel, I guess. But Tommy's like one of the very first Golf Clash type people that I ever really got to talk to, and
yeah, I thought that you saw it. I don't know.
Definitely a dear friend. We were on the phone for probably almost an hour. Derek says, do you know of any kids who play Golf Clash? No, I don't think so. I think it's more of an adult game. My son played it for a little while, and so did my nephew, but, they just weren't really in it for the long haul. And, I kind of like that it's more of an adultish type game, because I also play Clash Royale, and that's got a very toxic environment. I can't imagine if I had a YouTube channel based on it, how awful it would be. So, it is nice to have, adult gamers with an adult game. I'm not saying all kids are like that, but, you know, it seems to be a trend or something.
I think you accidentally stunned him, too.
Golfing Danny Wallace is in the house. What's going on, brother?
It's your boy, the Chunk.
Thank you for joining us.
It's your boy, Jaeger, with the cool headgear, aka looking like...
I do agree with Lisa Marie. Just glanced up and saw her say the skewer is awesome. Okay, I can't play with Tony because Eric is next. So Eric, if you're out there and you want to jump on deck, send me a request. Right after this game, it's me and you. Then it's Ken Anderson, Jim Flynn, Cheers, John Podeloff, Roger, Golf Clash Roger, sorry, and Tennessee Matt. Cheers says most kids have a life. Yeah, I guess that's a fair statement. There's Eric. Wow, beautiful shot, Joe. Nice dunk. Robert Rice says, I enjoy watching Tommy's videos too. Would be great to watch a stream with both of you. Yeah, I definitely am looking forward to it. I hope it comes to fruition. I know he's a very busy man. You know, single father, raising his daughter, full-time job, plus all the time he puts in not only on YouTube but on Facebook, you know, as a moderator of a couple groups, plus Team Golf Clash Tommy. So I definitely ain't going to rush him, but yeah, it would definitely be a privilege. What is my clan name on Clash? Manny asks. I think it's Ohio Clashers. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look that one up. Nice shot, Joe. Alright, I keep just rolling right on past this, so I think I'm going to learn a little lesson here. Put just a tad bit of backspin on, and not completely trust my ball guide. And let's see what kind of luck we have with that. Don't mind about a great shot, because such a forgiving club. And it finally pays off. Ooh, I like how it curled in, too. Did I sneak one past Joe? Jeez, oh man, that's close. Good game, Joe. Well played, my friend. Eric is up, and then Ken Anderson.
What? Oh my god, Mr. Awesome. I was about to drop shot you, then I realized that it wouldn't matter because I dropped a big fall and lost all my health.
Oh, I see Helios was saying something to Slimo. Slimo, were you Oh, he said, are you practicing for the tourney? Okay, if anyone else wants to be put on the list, please let me know. We did hit our magic number of 20, so nobody has to feel, you know, obligated, but if you do, you know, just let me know and I'll definitely put you on. Joe K says, don't mind the loss, just love to dunk in the stream. Well, if it's any consolation, Joe, I don't mind losing to you. As a matter of fact, I kind of expect it. So that was a special treat for me to be able to, you know, have that one come a little bit closer. Oh, yikes.
That was a good play.
Unlucky, Eric.
I said that was a good
Firefly is an excellent club as well. Now, with the bad luck everyone's having here, definitely not going to try to go up as far.
That he once figured out a dude had no tongue because he punched him in the face and his jaw felt weird. Not even joking. That man's a gangster. Yeah.
Oh, man. Alright, so Ken Anderson is after this. However, guys, I need to stand up for a couple minutes, so We're going to take a brief intermission right after this, like literally a minute or two. It won't be anything, you know, ridiculously long or anything. I cramp up, man. I'm sitting on a computer chair. I had to break the back off because it was all dilapidated. So no support, and yeah, I just need a moment. Helios says this next tournament is going to be good for me. Been playing in Tour 7 for months. Me too, Helios. I've been stuck in Tour 7 since spring, but I've been on a pretty awesome win streak lately in Tour 7, and hopefully I'll be getting out of it. I definitely don't want to go back to it. This hole is a nightmare for me on Tour 9. Oh yeah, it's a nightmare for us on Tour 2. Oops. Which way was that wind blowing? I'll take it. Anders says it's time to hit the sack. Really great as always. See you. Thank you, Anders, for playing. Thank you for hanging out. Good night, brother. That's why I moved the streams up from 7 to 6. So I'm assuming that you are in the Europe area. And, you know, 6 o'clock is kind of early for us Americans because a lot of people get off of work between 5 and 6. But, you know, 7 o'clock, my time, is when a lot of you guys go to bed. So I'm trying to find that happy medium spot. And thank you so much for hanging out. Ken Anderson says, no problem to me. And I sure understand.
No, Izzy, you killed him.
Oh, about the getting up. Yeah, see where my mind is? I can't I can't process anything today.
Who do you think I am, Mr. Awesome? Do you all play Battlefield 1? Do you have it?
Thank you so much for your understanding. Like I said,
Wow,
2 minutes tops. You know, I need to get up, walk around the house for a moment, and, you know, just, I get stiff. Feel like a corpse. Pirate King. Just got done playing this. I'm up to 500,000 coins. Good job, Pirate King.
On accident.
I have had a lot of perfect alignment with perfect shots that do not go in. Well, if you were here since the beginning, Randall, which I'm pretty sure you saw a lot of it, a lot of people showed me early on how to do a perfect lineup. And right there, right there, Eric showed us what a perfect lineup looks like. Excellent shot, buddy. Yes, Flash it is. It's from the second tee. Daniel Robbins says, thanks for the game. Hey, it was all my pleasure. I love playing you guys. It's funny, you guys, you know, I mean, thank you for, you know, thanking me for the game and everything. I know it's all just politeness and everything. But in reality, I'm the one that's happy. You know, I set up a YouTube channel, and I got right now 40 people, you know, sitting here playing with me, watching, hanging out. I'm so humbled. You know, I really am. You guys absolutely positively rock. Derek's going to play from the third tee for the first time. This is definitely the tour to do it on, Derek, because it is Tour 2 and Tour 7. So it's the easiest Pro Series tour, and it's the easiest, you know, rookie tour. So I would assume that, you know, that this would be a perfect one. But at the same time, I'm not taking anything away from it, because I'm not even trying expert. So best of luck to you, my friend.
How much did the Dilophosaurus and like the Parasaurus and the Stegos, how long did that take? Like how many? Those are gonna take like 40.
Thank you. Thanks for playing. All right, yeah, Ken. Feel free to send the invite, and we could get rolling. If any of you guys got to use the bathroom, or you need to get yourself a drink or whatever it is, now would be the perfect time. And I will be right back. And let me open up this pin chest.
What do you know? What do you know?
And I will be right back, guys. Thank you so much for understanding. Like I said, not even 2 minutes.
Where you going?
I cramp up. I just need to stretch.
Jungle 2. I can't wait till you're good at the game and you're not a burden anymore. Nothing. What? Oh, the server's gay. Easy, I got some bad news. This server ran 1,000 times the day app on accident. I mean, just look at the, just upgrade your character and look at the stats and see if you like them or not. Upgrade your night vision power. Oh my god, it's such a noob. How did you not know that was a thing?
Look who's here.
Upgrade your fortitude 8 times.
You trying to take my job? You want to be the new DJ or whatever it's called?
And then you get night vision.
You trying to
powers.
take my job, pup? Say hi to all your adoring friends. See them? All right. Let's see. Ken Anderson is next. Ken Anderson's... I just clicked ready. And Jim Flynn is next after Ken Anderson, followed by Cheers, John Podeloff, Golf Clash Roger, and Tennessee Matt. Thanks, Ken. I love them both. It's just so funny because he literally was like right in front of... If he was any taller, you guys would have seen him. He was just standing here like, I saved your seat for you, RJ. All right, Jim, I'm clicking after this. Now, this is dangerous with a 2-mile-an-hour wind coming in at me. All right. All right. That was really what I was hoping for. Thank you, sir. Lisa says he's so gorgeous. Yeah. His color patterns are amazing, man. It's like an artist designed him. Solantre says, mine'll come up as Brendan. Manny said, nice shot. Thank you. So, let's see. I'm going to put Brendan in. All right. Thank you for that. Lisa Marie just made me jealous. Saying that they have a Pyrenees Barnaby that stands up for hugs. He's 6'3". Oh, I wish. I mean, I love the dogs that I have, but I used to have a Great Dane, and I used to have a German Shepherd that was taller than me when he would put his paws on my shoulder and his nose in the air, and I'm 5'10", so he had to be like 6 foot, and that's huge for a German Shepherd. That's ridiculous, but I would love a 6'3" dog like a Pyrenees. The only thing that kind of bothers me about those bigger dogs is their lifespan being a lot shorter. If anyone knows if there is a dog breed that grows very tall and still lives an average of 12 years, oh my god, I would buy that in a second, even if it was a $5,000 dog. You know, but the Great Dane I had didn't live very long, and that kind of broke my heart. I definitely would love to see a picture of it, Lisa. Flash says he was born in 72. Lisa says they were a year apart. I was born in 77. I'm in that 70s group. Holden says, I watched your weight loss video. You are an inspiration, my friend. My partner has always struggled with losing weight, and I am showing her your video, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, I did put some of that weight back on, unfortunately. It really started coming on right after I quit smoking, but I never gave up. I never stopped. You know, and I just, you know, I definitely will get back on track. Winters are hard, you know, because they're so cold up here up north, and the snow, it's hard to go for walks and things like that. But I really think in spring and summer I'll get back on track. I hope I do. But, you know, I don't want to put that on my channel, you know, for that video, because I get a lot of people saying how it inspired them, and I feel like it might discourage a couple people. You know, if I say, oh, you know, I made part 2 to the video, and, you know, I've gained some of the weight back, because that's what everyone's afraid of on this yo-yo dieting. But MyFitnessPal isn't a yo-yo diet. Truly, if I never was a frickin' smoker, I think I would be in great shape right now. And, you know, once again, I'm finding something else to blame it on, but, you know, it's true. You know, if I never became a smoker, I would have never had to deal with, you know, the cravings and going to the refrigerator instead of going for a cigarette. So Derek says, hope you can join us on the 3rd tee soon. That would be awesome. I'd love those prize chests, man. But I am going to be jumping up to the Expert League very shortly because of how good I've been doing on Tour 7, especially if I can open 8. I know I'll definitely be an expert, and I believe it gets harder. I've never noticed a difference prior, you know, in going from rookie to pro and all that, but I did notice a difference when I was an expert before. And then I just, you know, I started really struggling really hard on Tour 7, which, you know, relegated me back down to pro. Ooh, I think you got yourself a nice win here, Ken. So I wonder if that's going to hurt my tournament. Yeah, 259. I believe he was closer. Well played, my friend. 192. Doesn't get much better than that. Now, you know, like I said, I'm kind of airheaded at the moment. So if I crossed off a name instead of circled it and you beat me, please let me know at the end of the game, because I am, you know, I believe I have my list right, but I would be scared if I didn't. Brendan, you're on deck. And let's see here. Flash. Oh, let me take my shot first. Okay, let's see. Let's have a little bit of fun. This is a short one. Let's do my. See if I can do this. I've done it before on this course. That's the only reason why I said, let's see if I could do this. And then I blow it. But with the Spitfire, I can reach the green. So I don't feel like, you know, I you know, am, you know, not playing Jim hard or whatever. I needed to go over about another half set of rings. I didn't adjust for the wind, but a little 2-mile-an-hour wind, I probably still would have ended up there. I was born June 17th, 1972, the night of the Watergate break. I tell people when they were breaking in, I was breaking out. I was born April 14th, 1977. However, I know that has something to do with Elvis, but I don't think Elvis, I don't know if it was Elvis's birthday, his death day, or if it was just the year that he died. But that's, you know, growing up, everyone told me something about Elvis and my birthday. Lisa Marie says, wow. I am terrified about that fact with him, going back to bigger dogs not living as long. Yeah, I don't like that either, because I really love the big dogs. They're so lovable. They're so human-like, you know, in their actions and everything. But I think I'm going to own medium and, you know, maybe large breed dogs instead of extra large, just because of that fact, because they truly are like family. I feel like my dogs are my kids. And, you know, a lot of people are like that. Holden says, you're a very honest guy, and that don't come around much these days, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be as honest as possible, because I believe whatever you get out, you get back. And I'm not using that as like a religious reference or anything. Just, you know, I think that's just, you know, the truth. So, oh wow, that was ugliness. Right there, the Malibu might have been nice. Hey, I'm recording here, bud. Yeah, Pyrenees are gorgeous. Third tee is Masters. Yes, sir. Helios. Ooh. I'm just watching the replay here. I didn't realize Jim missed that putt. So it looks like we will be able to go to a shootout. Manny was born in 75. Helios is the young one, 78. Let's see. Tim Granville, 75. Greg K, 52 rocks. Holden says quitting smoking is a massive feat, dude. Good on you. Thanks, I appreciate it, but honestly, it wasn't quite as hard for me. Wow, excellent shot. Because I had a canker sore, like on my lip. Maybe it wasn't a cold sore, but I had a canker sore on my lip, and you know, I had it for like a month, and it wouldn't go away, and I never had a canker sore like that before. And I went to the doctor, and it would grow and it would shrink, and it would grow and it would shrink. And when I went to the doctor, it was, of course, that day it was small. So my doctor put her glove on. She was feeling around for it, you know, and she's just like, hey, you probably just got something in there irritating, whatever. You know, let me know if it starts to hurt, you know, whatever it is. Well played. Jim Flynn gets the win on me. Brendan's up next. So anyway, you know, I wasn't really satisfied with that answer, but, you know, I went with it. And about a week or two later, maybe a month later, I'm not sure, it got big and stayed big. And, you know, I made another doctor's appointment. I believe it was hurting a little bit more. And I thank you. And good luck to you as well, my friend. So I made a doctor's appointment, and this time the doctor's like, whoa, why didn't you come in sooner? And, you know, we got to get you to an oral surgeon right away. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, I'm dying of cancer, you know, because she used the C word. Ooh, slow down, slow down. And, you know, I went to the oral surgeon, and he biopsied it. And, you know, while I was seeing him, he's like, oh, this just looks like a blocked, you know, minor saliva gland or something. I wouldn't be too worried about it. So, you know, but at this point I was already cutting down on smoking. And, you know, because I was like, am I going to live to see the next Christmas or whatever? I mean, if I got this crap on my mouth, who's to say what's in my lungs? And, you know, the results came back, and it was very, very minor dysplasia, which is a form of like precancer, but the doctor told me it was like pre-cancer. Very, very minor, but definitely, you know, good to have it removed. And, you know, I just made a decision in my life. If I'm going to die of cancer, I want it to be because you know, I was dealt a bad genetic hand, not because I have a bad habit. So, you know, the withdrawal and everything did suck from the standpoint of, you know, going to the refrigerator instead of grabbing a, you know, a pack of cigarettes. But, that's why I quit smoking, because I wanted to quit for the longest, but I just didn't have the willpower. And man, as soon as you think you might have cancer of some sort, you know, it's just like that. So that's, and you probably can't see it, but I got a little cross type scar here from where they cut it out and stitched it together. And I was actually making videos with it. Very few people knew. I was, I don't know if I was embarrassed or, you know, just afraid to talk about it, but that was last spring. I believe it was around March. I am doing the vinegar diet and whey protein, and have lost 64 pounds in the last year. Awesome, Flash. That's a lot of weight. When I was going through my weight loss, you know, steps with the MyFitnessPal, I mean, I'd go to Walmart with like a friend, and you know, I'd pick up like a 40-pound bag of dog food and I'd throw it at them. Not like violently, just kind of chuck it towards them. Be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I lost that. You know, so I mean, that was kind of like, you know, a big thing, you know. And I recommend you do it too. Pick up something that's like 64 plus pounds. Go find something that's 65 pounds and pick it up. And be like, man, I was walking around with this on me and I lost it. That was one of the biggest motivators for me and really helped me out. Ken says, thank you, RJ. It's always a pleasure. Same here, bro. Flash said, I'm glad to hear you quit smoking. My dad lost his left leg from smoking cigarettes. It sucks so much oxygen out of your blood. Yeah, there's nothing good about smoking cigarettes. And then on top of that, you know, they're starting to use, well, not starting, but for the past few years, they're using fireproof paper. It's like, what chemicals are you putting in that paper to make it fireproof? And don't you know a cigarette is supposed to not be fireproof? So at this point, it just seems like they're trying to kill off all the smokers. I know that looks like some big conspiracy thing or whatever, but, you know, how are you going to put fireproof paper on a cigarette? I don't know. You know, I'm sure there's probably a few people who were saved, you know, because, you know, a parent or, you know, someone in the house fell asleep with a cigarette in their hand. But I think there's a lot more people that are going to die of cancer because of that paper. 399. What did Brendan have? Wasn't he in the threes as well? Ooh, I barely just won. Good game, Brendan. Thanks for playing, bro. John Puddleoff is next, followed by Roger, Golf Clash Roger, and then the list ends with Tennessee Matt. who may or may not still be with us. He said he had somewhere to go. If you want to be added to the list, please let me know, and I will add you. And if I don't see it, just post it again until I do. So, John Pottaloff, if you're still in here, send me something, a request, and also Roger Golf Clash and Tennessee Matt. And San Diego Steve says, surgery to remove cancer from vocal cords, 40 rounds of radiation and 7 rounds of chemo. You had that, Tennessee Matt? Did I miss something up? Oh, I am a throat and lymph node cancer survivor. Amazing, San Diego. That's... wow. You're definitely a warrior, man. I think John just hopped on. Congratulations on that win, man. You are definitely a fighter. Tennessee's still here. San Diego said, I quit dipping in 2005 and got cancer in 2011 anyway. Uh-oh. Zing. Is Zing John Pottaloff? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you look on the internet, I know the internet doesn't say everything, but, you know, they say, like, it takes 20 years to get back to being a non-smoker, you know, in terms of your lungs and heart and everything like that. So I don't feel out of the woods yet. I just know at least I'm not doing further damage. Whatever damage is done, you know, but good luck to you as well, my friend, and hopefully I don't have the same, you know, it would be nice to avoid cancer. Everyone wants to avoid that. San Diego Steve says Matt wants to play. I do have Matt on the list. He is 3rd right now, so Lisa Marie says, so Matt and Billy want to play. There's Billy. Okay, Billy, you're 21. You're right after Matt.
Hello, boys.
Roger is next, so I'm clicking after this.
Oh, I wasn't doing that exactly. Does it matter? I don't think so.
All right.
Why would I?
I'm so used to going on the other side because I'm shooting from the Pro Tee for this, but let's see. Am I going to pay for that? All right, I'll take that. Steve says, thanks to God I'm still here.
Actually, get on Mark.
Had to have aortic valve replaced right after that, then a pacemaker after that. I am now the $6 million man. Yeah, man. Geez, imagine if you had these problems 100 years ago, you know? I mean, definitely born in the right time with amazing medical advancements and everything we've had. Hell, back in the 80s, cancer was just, you know, a death sentence, and now not so much. Beautiful shot, John. Where's my clapping hands emoji? Way to go, bro. Rodent wants to play. Okay, got you, Rodent.
I accidentally spawned in Highlands, so I'm coming back. I'll be like on the random map. I just spawned in my objective.
I don't think I'm getting in the hole from here, buddy. You hit an awesome tee shot, followed by an awesome
Coming down like that.
dunk there.
No. That's not me. I'm not in the water. Well, I'm at the beach by a cave.
Yep, close but no cigar. John gets the win. Good game, brother. Rogers next, and then Tennessee Matt. Good game. Well-deserved win.
I'm just a normal white dude. You're loud right now. Is that you on the piercer? Oh. Invite me to your tribe. My name is...
Cheers is on the second week of Chantix.
Did you see the white
Karma Jar. My mom quit 30 years ago, still got cancer 10 years ago, but lost to this life on January 10th of this year. I'm so sorry. But is now living in Christ. Amen. Yeah, absent from the body, present with the Lord. I don't think I said that right, but I'm so sorry. Losing your mother is huge. And I lost my father over a decade ago, and my mom's the only one I have left. You know, obviously you only get two parents, and she's still a smoker, so, you know, that bothers me a little bit. Nope, looks like Holden said something about smoking too that I might have missed. I'm sorry, guys, I'm having trouble keeping up. So if I missed anything, please tag me. I'll be happy to read it. And even if I missed it tagged, it's nothing personal. Just please repost it.
This is the cluster to the server.
I feel like I'm going in the trees, but it's not the extra mile, so maybe I'll get lucky. That's insane. On the fairway right there. You don't get any luckier than that. Even Roger's got to laugh at that. Wow. Jeffrey could have easily gone in the rough. The rough, I was expecting to go in the sand. Steve says, try losing father in the war as a little kid, smoking. I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. Jeff Elliott wants to play. All right, 23. I think losing a father, smoking, or, you know, in a war or in a car accident, you know, in any way is awful. You know, everything is just different, you know, like it all has, in some cases, like in a war or in a car accident or, you know, a sudden heart attack or something like that, it leaves you with things unsaid. You know, if you had an argument, if, you know, if anything like that happened, you know, it's like you kind of feel good that the person didn't suffer, but at the same time, you're like, you know, man, I told him I hated him, you know, in the last conversation we had, or I never said I love you enough or whatever. And then, you know, you get the disease aspect where you don't want to see your loved ones sit there and suffer, you know, so long and everything. But on the other side of that, you get to say everything that, you know, that you want. They both have. I mean, it's hard. Any death is hard, even if you provoked it yourself or if you didn't, because you can't control if your father or your mother is a smoker or non-smoker. You can nag them, but it doesn't mean they're going to change, you know, or drinker or drug user, or, you know, it could be anything. All right, let's see if we can't do this one right.
Shut up!
I mean, obviously, if you die in a war, you're a war hero, you know, and that, you know, that's a huge thing. You know, if you're a smoker, unless you're a vet, you may not be a war hero. I'm not trying to take anything away from anyone who died a soldier, but in terms of the family, you know, a loss is a loss, and it's hard either way. Rodent says, can I use a rare? Oh, no, Lisa covered that. Use a beginner club if you don't have an epic. Yep. Yep, it's epics or it's the beginner clubs if you don't have a specific epic. And honestly, I'm sorry to do that, but I'm just trying to keep it fair for everyone. Some people, you know, might be like, oh man, I suck with the Kingfisher, so I'm just going to say I don't have an epic, and you know, they could throw in something. So, wow, well played, Roger. Good win. A lot of circles here, man. I think all the shout-outs I'm going to be doing is going to be longer than the golf games I'm playing. Tennessee Matt, then Billy, Rodent, and Jeff. John said, fun game, RJ. Thanks. I thought I was going into the water on my tee shot. That was fun, John. It was definitely a great game. You got a good win off of me, man. Well deserved. Jeff says, if it's for fun, you should use whatever clubs you want. And yes, I agree with what Lisa said. But, you know, we're mixing it up. It is Friendly Friday, and the word Friendly Friday comes from a friendly golf match. You know, so that's why it's, you know, Friendly Friday. We will do regular friendlies where you could use whatever you want, and we have in the past. But a lot of people really liked the Friendly Friday aspect of, you know, rare clubs only, common clubs only, which we covered both of those. So, yeah, if you don't want to, you know, play in this one, I won't hold it against you. You know, and stay tuned to future episodes because, you know, people like having this on them, you know. And not only that, but you could find that you really like a club. I was really hoping that, you know, maybe Thor's Hammer would sell itself to me, you know, but honestly, I'm probably going to stick with the Extra Mile. So it's just a fun way to get to know your clubs and everything. And it's also a way to keep it fair because I'm unfamiliar with these clubs. You guys are unfamiliar with these clubs, you know, so it makes it fun not only to play but also to watch. Jeffrey says he couldn't hit a cow's butt on a PC. Yeah, you know, they got tablets out there pretty inexpensive. I think you can get a tablet for around $50. And if you think about it, if you buy your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter, I don't know how old everyone is, a video game for their birthday, it's approximately the same price. And I'm sure Golf Clash isn't going to be the only game that you download. So, you know, it might be worth it if you don't have a smartphone to invest in a tablet. You could read books on it, listen to music with it, take photos with it, all that for $50.
Gamer. Look in the top left of the screen, right?
Ken says, should have a beginner club Friday. We did. That was four Friendly Fridays ago, I believe. The very first one, I believe, was beginner club only. And we had a great time with that. And we could repeat a few of them, you know, but I think I'm going to do like a Tour 1 and 2 clubs only, Tour 3 and 4 clubs only type thing before I start repeating again. Jeff says I could give it a shot. All right, Jeff. Well, Jeff, I believe I already got you on the list, right? Yeah, I think you're 23, buddy. You're coming up very soon. San Diego Steve says, yes, playing on a PC is tough. I could use a tablet. Roger says, great game, RJ. Thank you. Rodent says, wow, no epic sand wedge either. Yikes. Yeah, definitely got to use the beginner club there. I was fortunate enough to have at least one epic and everything, even if some of them aren't all that great. That looked like a really good shot. Oh, putt ball to win. Good game, brother. Thanks for playing and hanging out. I know you had places to go and people to see. Always great to have you, Tennessee Matt. Billy, you're next, followed by Rodent and then Jeff. Up, Tim said, I tried an $80 Walmart tablet and Golf Clash on it was horrible. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, maybe not every tablet would be okay for it, and $80 isn't cheap. So you know, my son had one of those free phones from Cricket, though, or whatever it is, you know, that you get when you get a plan or whatever, and Golf Clash worked fine on that. Higgy said 37 watching. All right, so if Billy is still not here, Rodent, Rodent, what's your actual name? What's your name going to pop up as? And what we'll do is, if Rodent hops on... Oh, here we go. Billy says, how do I invite? I should be in your friends list, Billy. Let me see if I could find you. Is your name Billy on Facebook? If we're not Facebook friends, you'll definitely have to send me a Facebook request, and we'll have to play next time. Definitely. Oh wait, Rodent is Zing. Okay, go ahead and send me one, Zing, while we get Billy figured out here. I don't know what course you want to play on. So, are we not friends on Facebook, Billy? If we're not friends on Facebook, send me a message to It's RJ TV saying who you are. Let's see, Drew. I got to start dinner for the fam, but I'll take the phone with me. Just let me know or kick me to last, but I'll watch you and try to catch you. Okay, Drew wants to be put on the list. No problem, Drew. Thanks for joining us. All right, still waiting for Rodent. There we go. And then Billy says, will do, bro. So, Billy, I'm assuming we're not friends on Facebook. So, unfortunately, we'll play next time. I'm sorry. I thought that everyone on was already a Facebook friend. We'll definitely get you on the next one. So, Jeff, get ready.
And listen, so there's one.
And then Drew.
Right, and one to the left. Is there two?
Drew says no epic putter, though, LOL. Jeffrey doesn't have an epic wood or short iron. Jeff, I'm sorry, but everyone else who was in here used a common club for, you know, if they didn't have the epic. So you'd have to go, I'm sorry, not common, beginner. So you'd have to use a beginner club. Lisa Marie, gotta head out. Was epically fun tonight. Have fun all. Be safe out there. Hope to hear from the mods soon. Take care. Chicken noodle soup time. Take care of yourself, Lisa. Thanks for joining us despite having the flu. Hope you feel better soon.
Come here. Wait, do you see a... Oh my god, you are so retarded.
Let's see here.
Gamer, if you are looking at the water in blue
Alright, let's give this a shot. This is a very high accuracy club. So getting it great. I should still be okay. Or not. Oh wow, that was pure luck there.
And I lost this round. You know where that's at? If you're looking at the water, so if you're at the lob, right, and you're looking into the water,
Come on down. Come back a little. Make that putt just a little easier for him. Jeff, you want to be taken off the list then, buddy? Completely up to you, bro.
Literally, you move down the left of the beach.
Oops.
There, just move to the left of the beach, and it's right
nope.
there.
There's Jeff. I'll click after this.
Well, there's level 130 Pteranodon that died. AKA, well, he screenshot and then it dipped on me.
Jeff, it's cool, man. If you're worried about it, but you still want to play, just challenge me on tour to 1 or 2. You know, so I mean, if I don't know how many in-game coins you have, you know, but if you think that I have an unfair advantage, just, you know, I wish I could play for free. You know, I'm not trying to make coins off of you guys or anything like that. And as a matter of fact, I'd be in the negative today. I got a lot of people's names to read off.
Yeah, it's like moving to the left, it's right to the left. Like, just start moving down the beach to the left. There should be water, alright? If you keep moving to the left, it'll stop and there'll be water. And just go through that water.
Yeah, look at that. Rodin has a beginner long iron. So a lot of people are doing it. It's definitely not easy, but it's fun, you know.
I found the 130 again. Come here. Trust me, you'll see the rock island when you see it.
Flash says, I've been going to the right of the trees on this course. Jeff, I'm sorry, bud. I understand that, you know, you don't think it's fair. If you don't want to play, you definitely don't have to. I would love to play you if that's something you want to do. But these are the rules, and you know, this is how everyone before you has played. And you know, I'm not gonna tell other people that they have to play a certain way, and then you know, change the rules right in the middle there for you. So it's completely up to you. If you want to be taken off the list, I'll take you off the list. And I will remember your grievance for the next time, and maybe we can fit something else in there for, you know, instead of basic clubs. But that's the whole thing, you know, it's basic clubs, you know, was the first time we played. Then it was, you know, that's the whole thing about, you know, the clubs. It's epic clubs only. Good game, Rodent. So, all right, cool. We still got Jeff here, and yeah, Jeff, just awesome. Play me in beginner. And is there 2 Jeffs, or is this the same Jeff?
Once you get to my coordinates, go down to the beach, and you'll see a rock island.
All right, Jeff, I'm sorry. Jeff says he's not complaining. I'm not trying to say you are, buddy. You know, I'll just leave it at that. I'm definitely not trying to alienate anyone. I just
You're talking to me?
Thank you. Is this the same Jeff? Am I playing Jeff Olgany, is it now? Or is there 2 Jeffs? San Diego Steve says there's 2 Jeffs. Okay, so then Jeffrey, do you want to be put on the list, or would you rather just wait until I have another type of Friendly Friday where you have the clubs you need? Hey, thanks for playing and coming in, Tennessee Matt. It was great playing with you, brother. Thank you, San Diego Steve, for letting me know there's 2 Jeffs. Derek says, RJ, do you like the Big Mac? I do like the Big Mac, but I am a Whopper guy. I like the Whopper more than the Big Mac. Alright, Jeff's playing awesome.
Alright. Go to it. The rock island, and doesn't have like dino gates on it.
All right, so Drew is next. If you're out there, Drew, listening, I know you said you may or may not be in because you had to cook. And then Jeffrey is next after that. So, Drew, if you're out there, let me know in the chat or pass me a challenge. And then we're going. If not, we'll end with you, Drew. And
You do? Oh, I see you.
Yep, Drew's here. Okay, Drew, send me a challenge. And then Jeffrey, you're right after Drew.
And I want you to watch it while I go make area.
And we're going to end on you, Jeffrey. And Jeff, please don't think that you're going to embarrass yourself. If anyone embarrassed themselves today, it was me. Because I lost way more games than I won.
I'll follow it until you drop it.
I got my butt handed to me today by you guys.
Alright, we'll just get Narcos. And then...
Yeah, you want to talk of embarrassment? Oh, man, during a tournament, I missed a putt probably about as long as this. I mean, this is an embarrassment-free zone. Nobody talks trash. Nobody will belittle you if you miss a shot. And surely no one will say anything if you lose with beginner clubs. But trust me, I could be beaten. I'm definitely no wizard at this game. Oh, get in. Nice, nice.
I'm behind you. Over here. Listen, invite me to the tribe. Hurry. Hurry. I'm watching it.
Ken says, oh, okay, then here, take your butt back.
Alright, go over there. Follow the train.
Oh, man, it's been a rough day, hasn't it?
You see it? It's right here. You see it?
Man, I like this B-52 bomber, but when it comes to backspin, yikes. Oops. And I don't feel like this ball guide is very accurate.
It's coming down. Alright, get over here. It's landing. Come here.
Ken's laughing. Steve says, encouraging is this stream mate. Roden says, I don't know how to get to Tour 10 and still no epics. Greg says, you can keep the Big Mac and the Whopper. I have an In-N-Out monster. I don't have any In-N-Outs in my area. I've seen people talk about it.
130. It had like kind of this print on it, like a zebra kind of thing. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, that's it. Just follow that around. I need to drop some stuff.
Think you got me, bud. 240 looks good to me. Forgot what I got. Yep. Got a circle.
Right here.
Jeff. Okay, 2 games left. We got Drew and then we got Jeffrey. Yeah, we're missing. Oh.
It's good for traveling.
What's going on? Okay, for some reason it took Jeffrey instead of Drew. So I guess we're going to flip-flop those last 2 unless...
Just watch it.
But it ain't doing nothing. It says challenge accepted, but nothing's happening.
So I only have a little bit of time to make these before RRP cooks in. Since technically I'm not in the tribe anymore.
There we go. Okay, Andrew, and then you're next, Jeffrey. And we're going to wrap it up with you, buddy. Ken Anderson says, quarter pound of frame broiled goodness is the Whopper. Before I went on my my Fitness Pal diet, man, I used to get the... Aiden, go see who's at the door.
There's someone at the door?
Someone's pounding on it. I used to get the double Whopper with cheese. I would go look. What if it's Lexi or something?
What if it's a murderer?
Well, then I'll come up and save you. But someone's beating nonstop. Cheer says, has anyone noticed the chests are better than usual? No, I haven't gotten anything particularly good today, but I can't say if I've gotten a rocket or not. Was it for us or no? Jeff says, it's the police, RJ, run. I'm out. Someone swatted me, guys. Get down on the ground now.
Do you still have eyes on it, though?
Steve says he's getting clubs he already has maxed out. Rodent feels like hell after BK. Oh, yeah, I feel like hell after any fast food, man.
I have 38.
Whoa. Cheers says he also got
Where are you?
the Apocalypse. That is pretty darn good.
In the water? Just like at the Rock Island water? To the left or the right?
Derek says, on their day, who would win, Tommy or Joni?
Okay.
I have never seen Joni play, so I honestly don't know. I've heard a lot of I've heard people say Joni is the best golf clash player that there is, Jeff. But honestly, the best player I've ever personally seen play was Tommy. I've never seen Joni play, so I really can't say that. My gut tells me Joni, just because, you know, so many people have said that, you know, he is the absolute best. But Tommy by far is the best player I've seen with my own two eyes. San Diego Steve says, hey, when are we doing the peanut butter and mayonnaise? It's RJTV. I swear, man, it feels like you're trying to set me up for something nasty there, Steve. But seriously, I didn't get much feedback on that, so I wasn't sure that, you know, you guys really wanted to do that or not. You know, if you guys want to go to the It's RJ TV Facebook page or in the comments and say that that's something that you'd like to do, and you have easy things like that, you know, in terms of, you know, peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and mayonnaise just takes like a minute. You know, I wouldn't be able to cook like pork chops and Pop-Tarts or something like that, but I'm game if you guys are game. Ken says Tommy is a great player that shares his knowledge. Joni is just a player, I believe. Yeah, I really don't know. I've never had the pleasure of seeing Joni play, but I've seen Tommy comment on Joni's good game, Drew. Tournament. I think Tommy might have said he's the best tournament player. I'm not sure what words he used, or if he said he was the best player. All right. So now we got Jeffrey. The final game. I don't know. We got 31 people in the chat. If I can get 15 people in the chat to say, RJ, I want to see you eat a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich, I will go into the kitchen, which will take me about 3 minutes, and bring the ingredients down here, and I will try it in front of all of you, and that will be kind of like a precursor to, you know, what we could do. So not only, like Rodent said, you see how Rodent highlighted my name? I need 15 different people to say, I want to see RJ eat PB and mayo, like what Ken Anderson just did. I'll count that as one. Say PB and mayo and tag me. If I get 15 different people to do that, I'll go upstairs right now and make a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich and eat it in front of the camera and let you guys know what I think. So we got one. We got two. Steve McEwen's on there. I'm just going to count San Diego Steve. So that's 3. Vinny's 4. Helios, I'll count that. Helios is 5. Rodent. Karma Jar. Now I'm starting. Can one of my mods help me out or whatever and keep track? I'm really lost on how many people. Tell me if we get 15 or not. Come on, please be honest, because I am not looking forward to trying this. Oops. Bad news, bros. Good God, no. This is a family-friendly channel. Oh, man. I don't know. People, look at that, though. We're getting people out of who haven't said anything. I think we must have hit around 15. Karmajar says 13. We need 2 more people. 14. We need 1 more person. Oh, God. I don't have spam in the house, Flash. But like I said, I'll make a video or a live stream of trying everything you guys are saying. Oh, Troy Russell, Retzlaff, I believe I said it. Okay. There it is. After this game, guys, I'm going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to run upstairs. I'm going to get some bread, peanut butter, and mayonnaise. No one said I had to eat the whole sandwich. But see, oh my God. Albatross. Did you guys see that? Nice shot. Oh my God. That's the game, guys, right there.
That's what it's called.
That's amazing. Nice shot, Jeffrey. There ain't no beating that.
Amber, I will not give up on this thing.
Come on, get in the hole.
I don't care if it takes me
I need rescuing. Nope. Jeffrey gets the win. Excellent game, Jeffrey. Thanks for playing. Steve says, get making that sandwich. I'm going to. Oh, great game, Jeffrey. All right, guys, give me a couple minutes to run upstairs and grab the ingredients and a bucket, a trash can that my dog chewed, just in case I vomit. I'll be right back with some peanut butter, bread, and mayonnaise. Oh, God.
By Bronto. Is this it? Is this it? Is it landed? Where is it? Where is it? Is it that green one? It's flying in the air? Hammer? Oh, it's by a Bronto. I don't see one by a Bronto. The Bronto by the Rex? The red Bronto? The red and green one? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, it's brown and black? I see it. It's by it, like, at it. Oh, I see you. Where? Where's the gamer? Is this it? I have a bolo. You ready? Okay. I did it. Yeah, get these 10 more drones off me. Got it. Don't let anything hit it, or the whatever will go down with taming effectiveness. Alright, gamer, it's right here. Okay, crap. Let me grab it off. I grabbed it off. Here's some. It's right across here. Right over here. No, I didn't. I just brought it over here. Here, take the prime. I'm gonna go look for my 130. Also, tell me if it's male or female. Gamer, is it a male or a female? Is that big wooden base the one you were talking about? That big wooden base. Is that the one you were talking about?
Oh, jeez, oh man.
Gamer, I'm getting killed.
I don't know, guys. I'm really scared. I don't know if you could hear me, but
I'm coming back.
This.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you could right now, it'd be good. That's disgusting, Dad. That means that I'm gonna get Ebola.
Aiden just said, "That's disgusting, Dad. Don't eat that. You're gonna get Ebola." All right. I have a few things I got to tell you guys, though. Can you guys see that date? If you can't see the date, I have mayonnaise that expired January 16th of this year, but I'm smelling it, and it doesn't smell foul. I was hoping I had those little packets, but January 16th and what? We're February 9th. Then I had bread with 4 pieces in it tucked all the way in the back of the refrigerator that said best if used by January 18th. But I'm searching on this bread and I don't see any green mold and it doesn't feel bad. So expired bread, expired mayonnaise, and I eat Jif like crazy, so I know there's nothing wrong with this. So what I'm going to do is, Steve says don't add that mayonnaise. It's peanut butter and mayo time. Karmajar says it's all good then. Ken says the bread passes. Steve says it's okay, RJ. Jeff says if you don't see mold, it's okay for the bread. Manny says get some Pepto. Roden says best stream ever. If I get sick, I get sick. I'm doing it for you guys. I love you guys, and this is what you guys want. So I'm going to do the peanut butter first because I'm keeping the peanut butter. It's not expired. Oh, Karma Jar says Pepto and Imodium. I'm slathering that peanut butter on there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Mwah. I'm not going to reuse this mayonnaise, so I'm not really double dipping. Greg K says that's good till next year. San Diego Steve said it's been in the fridge, so it's okay. Flash Gordon says he may not come back. Remember, best before, not bad after. Jeffrey, guys, I am tossing the mayonnaise after this. I mean, it smells like mayonnaise. Would it be moldy looking if it was bad? I hope I don't get sick, but my son is really worried about me. All right, does that look like enough mayonnaise? I'll let you guys know on the next stream how it turns out. Okay, so now the mayonnaise has been open for a while, but it has been in the refrigerator. Let me taste this mayonnaise. Yeah, it tastes like mayonnaise. Doesn't taste really bad. All right. Now, we got a bread smothered with peanut butter. And we have mayonnaise smothered on the bread. And we're going to slap them together like so. So you know I'm not cheating. You see it? I'm trying to put this plate up. I am so not looking forward to this. Less talking, more eating, says Greg. I'm scared, guys. Here we go.
Not even joking. I think I found it. Oh, that's only a level 85.
You know what?
I'm right under you. Come take me back to the lab so I can go see Izzy too.
San Diego Steve is right. This is good.
What level is this? What level is this?
This is really good.
25 you're now.
And if I can prove to anyone, like I said last time, mine was Sloppy Joe's with mayonnaise and cheese. This is surprisingly good.
It's white, Izzy. It's not good.
Second bite.
Izzy.
Just so you know I'm not cheating.
Izzy,
Definitely mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Gamer, take us back to the lab. We're not going to find much later on.
And I give it a thumbs up. I'll eat this whole sandwich.
Wait, what level was that one?
Yeah, San Diego Steve said, told you it was good. I mean, I don't think it's something I would have on the regular. But, yeah, I like it. I'm going to finish this sandwich. But, guys, this is Honor System here. You guys like me, right? I like you. So, San Diego Steve made a good recommendation. So, if any of you guys want me to try your favorite awkward foods, let me know. Go to It's RJ TV on Facebook. And if we get, I don't know, let's say 10 different foods, I'll try the 10 different foods and we'll have fun with it. I won't eat the whole thing because obviously I'll have to try 10 different things, but peanut butter and mayonnaise, never thought it would be good, was expecting I would be throwing up. This is good. Steve Taylor's taking off. Rodent says another bite. Let's go. Guys, this really isn't bad. If you have these ingredients in your house, take one piece of bread, cut it in half, make yourself a nice little half sandwich just in case you don't love it. But wow, I was expecting to gag and choke, and I'm going to finish this sandwich. This is freaking good. I can't believe it. These are two ingredients I would never expect to go together. Carmen Jar says, can bacon and ice cream? Well, bacon and anything, really. Yeah, I was going to say, Carmen Jar, you're talking to a man here. I like bacon on my bacon. Manny says, you're braver than I am. Now, I'll let you guys know, though, if I get sick later on, you know, like tonight or something. But if I do, it could be because it's old mayonnaise or old bread. Yes, thank you, Steve. He says, there's your dinner. You're welcome. This is a good sandwich. Like I said, guys, please comment on my Facebook or on my YouTube, whatever, if you tried this. I'm showing you guys it's good. I'm eating the whole sandwich. All I had to do was take one bite. And you saw I smothered it on there too. Greg, what is this? Galloping Gourmet. I think I might have put a little too much peanut butter and mayonnaise. I am starting to feel a little nauseous, but I had to smother it on there for TV purposes, you know. But definitely San Diego Steve, thumbs up, big huge thumbs up. This is a good sandwich. Look, I've eaten this much of it. Hardly anything left. Two ingredients I never thought would mix together. Wow. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to pop this last piece in my mouth. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I recommend you try it. It's not the best sandwich in the world. I like peanut butter and jelly better. But it works. It's not nasty at all. I'm not like you know,
150. Gamer, follow that. Follow that. You see the one I'm talking about right ahead? Over here by these trees?
it's not like
This is it. It's
eating a really hot pepper where it's like,
Gamer.
you know, I want to be a man and just show that I could stomach this. No, it's actually pretty good.
Hold it right now.
Like I said, peanut butter and jelly is better in my opinion, but I can see where he's coming from when he said that, and
We're gonna.
I would love if I'd love to hear if you guys
What do you mean?
mix it together. Now Ken's scaring me again. Next Friday, vanilla ice cream and balsamic vinegar.
It's a male.
Go to It's RJTV or in the comments
Look at Prime.
and tell me your favorite foods that you think are nasty,
This thing needs Prime.
and I'll try them. It could be a new thing. I'll try one after every video, or I will, you know, make it. I'll do its own stream or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching. Karma Jar says great stream as usual, but the sandwich was the topper. Good night, everyone.
Hurry, just go to Prime. It doesn't matter.
Yes, Higui, thank you so much. Let me read off the winners before too many people leave. Okay, so we got Gary, Helios, Frank, a.k.a. Meathead, 5-0 Joe, Manny, Higui, a.k.a. Derek, let's see here, Daniel Robbins, Ken Anderson, Jim Flim, John Podeloff, Roger, Golf Clash Roger, I should say, Jeff, Drew, and Jeffrey all beat me today. So, we played 24 people, and we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. We won 10. So we were under 500 today. Man, I got a great group of golf clashers. Drew says, bah, glad I missed it. You could always rewind it, but it was good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Manny, for reminding me about the winners. Steve McEwen, thank you so much for that video you made for me. I'd definitely be interested in your intro and outro. If you do want to send that, I will definitely put it up. San Diego says, epic clubs, epic stream, epic good time. Good night, everyone. Great shot, Jeffrey O. Yes. Some excellent, great shots. Guys, thank you so much. I don't know what else to say. Man, that sandwich was good. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.